Commish, how are you doing after driving 10 hours across 2 different days, or 10 hours each day for 2 days?
Yeah, I'm okay. So I went from San Antonio to the North Shore of New Orleans. Just went back, and on the way there, basically I had a detour. I had to pick up somebody in Lafayette. But on the way, I was like, okay, I left really early. Traffic's not bad, so let me stop by Lamar University. Checked out their stadium. I stopped by McNeese. Checked out their stadium. I didn't mean to stop by Cajun Field, but apparently Apple, the maps directions, led me by there mistakenly.
Oh,
okay.
So I stopped by there.
They knew where you needed to be.
Yeah. Picked up my aunt, uncle, there in Lafayette.
Was it mistaken in that you just didn't want to go there, or did it like take you way out of the way?
They were like, here's a detour. It'll save you 9 minutes.
Oh.
And it took me out of the way.
And Commish is frozen.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I wasn't done.
Yo,
Okay.
go.
I got a surprise Apple Maps detour on my drive as well. But it turned out to be like it was the right thing to do because I get it. The detour popped up, and then like a little while later, I'm like, man, why is it taking me off the road? And then a few miles later, there's one of those info boards over the highway that said like crash, all lanes closed. I'm like, yeah,
all hope
okay.
you who enter here. Yeah.
Yep.
It would have worked out though because it took me by an H Mart.
Ooh, yeah.
So, Commish, how did your trip end?
Well, on the way there, I stopped by Strawberry Stadium, and I tried to see if they had any $5 daiquiris at Southeastern Louisiana. They were closed. So
I can imagine.
I was upset by that. But it was a really nice stadium. Like all the stadiums were really nice, except the Cajuns one, just because it had Cajuns on the stadium. But I didn't think it was nice. So yeah, otherwise it was good. I've driven so much, I'm exhausted. So if I don't sound lively, it's fine. I'm drinking some Barks Zero Sugar, which I had to go to the store to get, along with some rum. So I'll be lively later, at least.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sickos Mini Podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of December 28th, 2025. A little ASMR there, a little audio. Water.
That is canned water?
Yeah, this is canned water from my hotel. Like it's hotel branded water in a can from my hotel this weekend.
Incredible.
As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have special guests Katie and Melanie, and the usual folks, Pitt Girl, Beth, Commish, and producer Arthur on the ones and twos. Melanie, how are you? Well, Melanie's figuring that out. Katie, how are you?
I'm great, guys. How are y'all? I'm
Awesome.
sleepy, but still riding the high from the Pop Tarts Bowl.
Oh,
it's just
unmuted.
Uh-oh.
Melanie, Melanie, how are you?
I'm fantastic. So sorry. Glad I got bleeped out by myself. But I was telling someone yesterday when they asked me how the Pop Tarts Bowl was, and I was like, it is like injecting joy into your veins. So I'm just riding the high, guys. Happy to be here.
Beth?
I got a call at noon today from my sisters saying, hey, we would like to come down and see your place. As you guys know, my house has 2 rooms. Mm-hmm. That's it. It's just 2 rooms.
I mean, the closet where all the instruments live.
Right. And so they're like, yeah, it'll just be like, my sister was like, it'll just be me and the kids. And then it turned into me and her husband and the kids. And then her and her husband and the kids and my parents. And then 2 of my brothers. And then 2 of my other sisters. And then 2 more kids. Anyway, I fed 15 people today on 2 hours notice.
I am so impressed.
It went
So
great.
utterly impressed.
You have the kitchen magic, which is good.
I've come unstuck in time.
Pitt Girl, how are you?
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I got a Christmas present from Eastern Michigan, and I was
Yes,
so
you did.
excited
Oh my
about it.
gosh.
Yeah, there's also a hard hat, which I don't have immediately handy.
Please look
But-
above my head.
No, there it is.
yes.
Oh, there it
yes.
is. But gentle listener, I am holding up the EMU scarf with the Macoon on it. It came in a box on Friday, and I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't know who this from, but it's got my name on it. Belated Christmas present. And then I open it, and it's a Macoon scarf and a hard hat and a really nice card. Eastern, we love you. Thank you for loving us back.
Commish?
Oh, we already discussed in the cold open, I think.
Okay. Everything else
Yeah,
good then?
yeah, it was good. The purpose of the trip was for my dad's 80th birthday party.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Commish.
happy birthday, Commish Dad.
Yeah. So yeah, it was we got crawfish out of season, but my dad like drove to Baton Rouge to get crawfish, which is like a 45-minute drive for him to get crawfish.
At 80. Wow.
That's
Which was-
wonderful.
Which was good. And then I think that was the only thing I ate on Friday. Like I drove all that time and I didn't eat anything but like crawfish, and it was glorious.
Not a
Then
bad way to go.
we did some weird wildlife park thing where you're like in
Yeah.
a safari thingy.
You terrified me.
You
yeah.
kept the buffalo.
It was bison.
I want to hang out with the capybara. I'm like very envious of your
Yeah, there
kids
was
that they got to hang out with
kangaroos.
capybara.
There was capybara. I got to pet a kangaroo. The name of the kangaroo was Popcorn.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Solid
it's
name
nice.
for a kangaroo.
There was a temperamental giraffe by the name of Jet.
I feel like
okay.
giraffes all have to be temperamental. Like look at them. Like they all have anxiety.
I did scare the bison when I mentioned Brocksback's mustache.
Yeah.
Because North Dakota State kind of upset with that. So
So you
but
were
no, it
trying
was
to
cool.
upset the bison,
Not really.
trying to egg them on by reminding them of their losses. Okay.
Commish,
like, you remember?
handshake, Illinois State,
That's it. Mhm.
upsetting bison.
Yeah, I was like, what did like the bison like jumped after I said mustache. It was fun. I don't know if it's like a code word or something. It's like, oh my god, it's Brockstash. Brock's back. But no, it was fun. We did the dinner. It was like a 5-course meal. Jesus. A lot of
Nice.
pasta. Red velvet cake, thank you, at the end. It was glorious.
I love red velvet cake.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Like I need those, the bags that you put on your legs to like inflate.
Yeah.
and increase the.
The
I need those.
compression.
I need
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We have a
my-
lot
my
of those in
legs-
Orlando. Come down, Commish.
My-
We're all into the alt wellness.
My right leg is just like help. Just like- because nobody from Houston to San Antonio could pick a fucking speed. So and then just hanging out in the left lane. So I'm gonna let it go from here. I'm about to.
So we need to talk about the biggest game really on Saturday. The game where we had people on the ground. We had lots of friends of the program there who showed up.
Oh yeah.
People got stickers.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is East Carolina Pitt.
That's right. Go bowling. Go bowling.
Go bowling.
Yes. Yeah. GoBowling.com. Yeah, it was great. Arthur and I were both there along with friend of the show, Pitt Basketball Shouting, who sat with us.
Oh.
I did not have a great time watching the football, but
No.
otherwise, great time. And actually, even the football, like Pitt football was built in a lab to play stupid bowl games that make us want to die and bring immense entertainment to everybody else. And we once again delivered this year. You're welcome, college football universe.
How many
Guess
turnovers
who
was it?
the head coach was the last time Pitt played in a bowl game where they won it without needing a fourth quarter drive to win it at the end?
Dave Wannstedt.
Okay,
Walt
so you're
Harris?
close. You're close, and I'm not going to make you guess. It was the interim coach that coached the bowl game after they fired Dave Wannstedt. It was the last time that Pitt won a bowl game that they didn't score the winning points with less than 2 minutes left in the game.
Was
Yeah,
it
that
the
sounds right.
Birmingham Bowl?
It
Yeah.
was a Birmingham
Yep.
Bowl.
It was one of those.
That would have
one of
been
those-
the first of
It
three.
would have been the first Birmingham
straight.
Bowl that
Yep.
Pitt went to.
It's
Yes.
all you can do.
The highlight of this one for me was there was a sequence where there was an inadvertent whistle
Mhm.
that took. So it kind of took an ECU touchdown off the board. The running back, like, he wasn't down, he wasn't out of bounds, but they blew the whistle, and like enough people stopped that I don't know if he would have gone all the way to the house had people kept chasing him. But almost immediately right after that, East Carolina turns the ball over and Pitt runs it back for a touchdown. So it was a big swing in the game that then meant absolutely nothing. Pitt's offense did not score outside of the 2-minute timeouts. They scored a touchdown at the very end of the first half, and they kicked a field goal when they were down 9 at the very end of the second half. Inspiring stuff.
Also spent that entire end of the second half losing my mind over the clock management. Not the worst Narduzzi clock management I've ever seen, unfortunately, but pretty bad. And I did legitimately say to Arthur and friend of the show, Pitt Basketball, shouting that because Pitt failed at the onside, Jesus Christ, and then managed to get the ball back anyway. And I was like, this game is going to end like that Ohio State game where the quarterback just ran out of bounds. And while Mason Heinschel didn't do that, he spiritually did that.
Yeah, like he was trying to throw a Hail Mary and he was like, oh, nobody's open. Nobody's open.
I'm going to run forward of the line of scrimmage and I'm going to try and run back over it.
I do want to get this out on the record for people, but before we move on real quick, a lot of people have said that, like, oh, like, I'm sorry that you traveled to that, or like, oh, that must have not been a good experience. I just want to put it out on the record that the actual football being played, if you are going to a bowl game, probably shouldn't be what you're traveling for.
Correct.
For me, I got to hang out in Annapolis. I went to some cool bars. I got to drink with a lot of ECU fans. The official ECU hotel, I was staying there, where they had all the fans. The team wasn't there, but like the ECU fans, they had an event. That's where I was. So like I got to talk to a lot of ECU fans. I had a good time. I saw all the little tiny ships in the U.S. Naval Academy Museum. That's why I go to bowl games. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted a quick vacation and I got it.
Yeah, no, the point is to hang out with your friends, and we nailed that. Thank you to the folks who came by and said hi to us. We also got to see the bowling pin car, my second time seeing the bowling pin car.
Mm-hmm.
Always delightful. Also, there were newlyweds who were honeymooning at this game.
That's great.
Yes, there was a whole thing for them. Also bowling in the end zones during like commercial breaks and stuff, which is stuff I had seen before, and a bowling pin mascot.
No.
But the newlyweds honeymooning at this game. If you are listening to this show, I would love to chat with you. Also, friend of the show, Tax Fork, showed up in my mentions after I posted about this and was like, do they get to drive away in the bowling pin car? And they didn't, but I think they should.
Oh,
They
they
should.
should.
I keep waiting
it's
for the
not
bowling
street
pin
legal.
pylon.
Yes, that'd be great too.
Bowling pin pylon when?
Ooh.
What is disagreement among the chain gangs?
Oh, yeah. So
Oh,
disagreement among the
there's
two.
a
I
picture.
posted this to the account. There's a picture on the account. There was a 4th down / 1st down that went to review because the near chain gang thought it was 1st down and the far chain gang thought it was 4th down. And they had it set up like that for long enough that I got a good picture of it.
Yeah,
That
like
is,
they had to blow the play dead, because it was like, oh, the chains on one side of the field don't match on the other side.
Mhm.
Also, stuff was catching on fire.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
So those are good visual things. You can look at our social media for that.
Sorry.
Speaking of stuff catching on fire. Oh, I was going to transfer to the Pop Tart Bowl.
Pop Tarts.
Oh,
toaster.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Oh, I was like, was there a fire?
sorry.
at the
No,
Pop
was
Tart
there a
Bowl?
fire
There
there?
were fireworks. Beth, I
You-
got you. I got
You
you.
laid it up, and I just dropped that ball.
Yeah.
Pass. I'm so sorry. God.
It's fine. I deserved it, I'm sure, for something.
Oh, stop that. The Pop Tarts Bowl. And that the game that we actually did have 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5 people there? It was only
I think
4, I
just-
think.
Or, yeah.
4.
because we
4.
had Melanie and Katie who were on the podcast with us, and then photographers Patrick and Rachel. You probably know Patrick from both. Actually, you probably know both of them now from photographing Michigan football. They do all the games this year. They both did all the games. I got to meet them last year at the Duke's Mayo Bowl. This is also the Rachel's the woman who dressed up as Sexy Tubby.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then went to her pole dancing class as Sexy Tubby.
Nice.
Yeah, it was one of the most confusing things that's ever happened to me.
Katie, you need to go to a pole dancing class as one of the Pop Tarts, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Pop-Tart,
Strawberry.
Straw baby.
Corpse strawberry.
Maybe-
Straw
Maybe
baby.
maybe
yes.
caked up protein Pop-Tart will show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, can we talk about the fact that Protein Pop-Tart has cakes?
So
Yeah.
so let's go game first, then we'll talk
Okay.
Pop-Tart mascots.
I think
BYU
I'm
25, Georgia Tech 21. This was a great game, probably my favorite game of the last couple sets of bowls. We'll talk about my other favorite in a little bit. This was great. Haynes King doing his Haynes King thing, putting the thing on his shoulders and running straight into a brick wall over and over and over to prove a point.
King!
Poor baby bear Bachmeyer, a true freshman for BYU, throwing it the entire game. You could tell something weird happened because it's 25-21. That's just a cursed score. Georgia Tech with an attempted fake field goal for a touchdown in the first quarter. Because as we said, you can't take those special plays with you. You got to cash them in this season. They're no good after a while.
That's right. They expired.
BYU turns it over on downs on the 1, which felt like the kiss of death. When they were down 11 at half, I was sure that Georgia Tech had this game. And then Georgia Tech just vomited it back up. Katie and Melanie, how you guys watched most of the game from up in the box? How was it?
Mm-hmm. It was really fun. I will say we missed a bit of it because we were en route, like moving around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we did get to see towards the end, up until there was like 19 seconds left, and then ran down because we wanted to get on the field for afterwards. But did see it on a screen, on like one of the screens, and got to see the players carry off. I can't remember his name, number 0 on BYU after the interception, which was really fun.
Yeah. We were in that end zone, so I actually saw him catch it and like intercept it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then the BYU fans, they were loud and they were proud. I will say the Stormin' Mormons, they showed up. They were ready to go. The Georgia Tech fans, actually, there was a good contingency. I think I saw 34,000 fans came out for a bowl game. It was fantastic. But I had a friend who said they even bought a ticket for $17 and it was the best $17 he ever spent, like right before kickoff. So definitely go bowling, guys. It is a blast. It's one of my favorite things of the year. And the game did not disappoint. Like there was just so much, there was good talent, but then also chaos, which is a perfect match. And I really thought Georgia Tech had it when Brent Key came out at halftime and he slapped every single Georgia Tech player's hand, like every single one. And he seemed so hyped up. He had zip ties on his shoe. We don't know what's going on with his hat. And I was like, oh, he's locked in. Like this is over, but BYU,
the zip ties on his shoe got me.
That was so good.
Like he's a 4th grader and you're afraid that they're going to come undone. Might as well just zip tie them.
Hey, lock the fuck in.
Don't have to worry about it. That's just one more thing you don't have to worry about. I'm a coach. I don't think about other things.
Maybe he has his name on there. Maybe they're like, there's a name tag. I should have looked further. I should have investigated more.
Brent Key is one of Katie's favorite coaches, so it was a highlight, I'm sure.
But between him and Kalani Sitake, like it's one of the most likable combinations of coaches.
Unbelievable.
So likable.
So
likable.
Fun story about Kalani Sitake. He apparently asked to have Pop-Tarts like on him at all times for like a snack.
I got that thing on me.
Yes, exactly. And he was eating when they did the Pop-Tarts dump on him. He was eating the ones that they were dumping on him.
Yeah, the mini Pop-Tart bites. He
the
had a
mini
handful.
Pop-Tart bites. And Melanie, I don't know if we sent this video. We may need to. He was also karate chopping the Pop-Tart when it came out of the like toaster at the end.
Oh, I saw that.
He's just,
he like sliced it with his arm.
Yeah, with his arm. His like hand used it as a knife. I was like, this is I saw it again this morning. I was like going through my videos and I missed that last night. And I was like, this is unbelievable. Like I'm obsessed with this man now. I knew him from afar. I knew more about Brent Key, just probably proximity with Atlanta, but He coached Sataki. I'm a huge fan. Someone today was trying to convince us he's going to be Alabama's next coach one day. And I was like, no way, man. The crumble cookie, they've got him locked in at BYU. He's not going anywhere.
I got in a fight with a Penn State fan at a dollar store today who's like, after watching that, he's like, I want Sataki so bad. And I'm like, you would have ruined him.
No.
Yes.
You don't deserve him.
I 1,000% agree with you. He's in Provo, Utah, where he's supposed to be. It's the
I
right
got to see
spiritual home.
I got to see BYU play Colorado last year in
that's
the Alamo
right.
Bowl.
That's right.
And yeah, all the BYU fans travel very well. So I knew they would be there, and they filled up their half of the Alamo Dome, no problem last year, and the coach had them fired up and ready to play. So, I mean, it was a great game. I got to see a good bit of it in between. You know, it was like, you know, the 80th birthday dinner, and I'm like sneaking my phone.
Oh yeah.
Like, what kind of hijinks are the mascots getting up to now?
So let's talk hijinks.
Wanda stolen Melanie's phone.
Yeah, so let's talk hijinks here. You guys, first off, they come out in boxes. They all take the boxes off. They're all dressed on the field. You get to introduce to your cast of characters. I will say, Pop Tarts Bowl Instagram account went live, and they had a live mascot cam for most of that game. So that was great.
Incredible work. Yes.
A little side screen. It was perfect for that.
I think at one point the intern or someone on their social media team, because there wasn't anything else going on, just started eating Pop-Tarts on like the live feed, just eating them silently. Which is
talking about ASMR.
Yeah, incredible.
I'm so sad I missed all. So I was driving for a lot of the Pop Tarts Bowl. I listened to the GT radio call, and I was like, the game was great, but I spent the whole time thinking about how I was seeing missing Pop Tart hijinks.
This is the bad thing about when I go, because this was a good game, and I think last year the Miami
game was good too.
Good too. I can't watch it really because all I'm thinking about is what are the Pop-Tarts doing and what like silly hijinks can I be in, which I understand is like actually more fun for me to catch because you guys can tweet about, you know, what's going on in the game outside of me being there, but I don't ever get to pay attention, and I don't really care because there's just too much other fun stuff going on. Yeah. It's nonstop. It's
going to make the Mayo Bowl something of a challenge for us to cover this year.
Yeah. Joey's going to be covering the football in the Mayo Bowl from Canada, while the other 8 of us are like, look at the fun stuff.
Hey,
look at the dumb things we get to do.
Tubby.
Yeah, it's hard. I will say it's a challenge to watch the game, and because they're constantly on the field. Like I think the Pop Tarts were there the entire time except halftime doing things. And then because they had the competition, Team Swirl versus Team Sprinkles, they were doing all these like hilarious things. I saw them grilling. I saw, I think Hot Fudge Sunday was like kicking the cones that he was supposed to be running around. At one point, during like the hot potato, like when you wear a potato sack, like theirs was a foil sack, and it just became a huge brawl. Like one of them, I think it was cookie dough, like took some kind of thing from the other event and was smacking it over like cookies and cream. I mean, it was incredible. It was great.
They're very ungovernable. Sorry, continue. They're just very ungovernable.
On this note, I did forget to mention that they did the president's race at the Military Bowl, like they do at Nats games. And the ECU Pirate and Rock the Panther both attempted to tackle a president. Rock laid the fucking wood.
Yes, he did.
Rock took George Washington down.
Oh, it's incredible.
Pirates tackling for him, not so good.
Oh, so fun.
I mean, there's just nothing better than mascots like getting into it. I think I saw the Pop-Tarts were consoling the Yellow Jacket at one point.
Yeah.
And, like there was an interception. Another point, like the BYU Cougar mascots like doing a TikTok dance with the Pop-Tart. Like it's just great. What can I say?
Can we talk about Cosmo for just a second?
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that mascot.
The old man face? The old man face that he has?
Yes. Okay. Has Clemson ever played BYU? Because I need 8-Ball and Cosmo to like weird off. They're very weird. The eyes, the face.
There's something
and
wrong.
Cosmo, like, it just looks like that. Sorry, this is so bad. I'm sorry, BYU. We do love you. It looks like that costume hasn't been dry cleaned ever. Like, it's a little, it's not great.
Someone we were hanging out with last night
killing
said
in
it
a way
looks
that's deeply unpleasant.
Yes.
Yes, they said it's like a girl when you go home with her and you see she's like 28 years old and she has her stuffed animal, her stuffy from when she was a baby, and you're like, nope, I'm going home. Big tab.
So like, for me, Cosmo looks like Ron Perlman from Hellboy.
Yeah. With the eyebrows, absolutely.
It
We
is.
might need to do like a side-by-side graphic of that.
I will do that.
Yeah, we need that.
I'll go ahead and do that real quick.
Cosmo,
I will say,
Cosmo to me feels like 2 stages of Benjamin Button happening at once.
Mm.
I
The
can see
old
that.
man eyebrows are really
They are.
pronounced.
Yeah. Like it feels like if we shaved him, there'd be a lot of wrinkles, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
It's a Sharpay under there.
Ew.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
not good.
On
I
a
will say
positive-
he was a very good sport and danced a ton with the Pop Tarts. He was very fun. Well
Yeah,
done,
he's-
Cosmo.
The BYU dance squad is known for being like one of the best in the country. And
Yeah, they
along
were-
with
they were
Cosmo,
great.
they're great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
guys.
they've won tons of championships.
Really quick before I forget this, I confirmed, we did some research. The sprinkle covers on Georgia Tech's trombone section from the band,
Mhm.
they did that themselves. That was all
Hell
them. No one,
yeah.
yeah,
Hell yeah, GT band.
yeah.
We love it.
That shit's great.
It was
Yes.
great.
They
You
both.
You can
Sorry, I was
imagine.
gonna say both schools really leaned in, like did
Yeah.
all kinds of things themselves, and they were so excited to be part of the Pop Tarts Bowl. The helmets they did themselves. Georgia Tech had that whole video that they did about like testing the different
It was
Pop
so
Tarts.
good.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Notre Dame would have been a waste.
Notre
Totally.
Dame
Right, I
really
was-
would have been a waste. Notre Dame hates fun. Notre Dame is cops. And cops do not belong at
They
the
are
Pop Tarts
cops.
Bowl.
Except Mike Golick Jr. He's
Yeah.
the exception
fun.
to the Notre Dame rule. He's super fun.
Yeah, I mean the institution here.
Yes, you're right. Okay, you're right. Yes.
So we have our plot line of course, we're going to pick three Pop Tarts, Team Sprinkles or Team
Mhm.
Swirls to be sacrificed, to be eaten, because that is what they want. That is what they crave. Our friend Patrick said that, they go anywhere they want. They walk in front of you. They sort of don't give a shit. They're causing trouble for 2 halves of a football game. And then we get to the end and twist. Now, I'll say this, because when this first happened, I didn't see the sign that Protein was holding,
Mhm.
because Team Sprinkles wins this.
Mhm.
And all 3 of them go up. But then, dun, 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 like the fugitive, Protein jumps off, will not be eaten, and escapes.
It's like a 20-foot drop, by the way, off the toaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
it did not look comfortable.
No,
He had a pad he jumped on.
He
Yes.
and
It's
he
still-
landed,
Still
like,
tumble mat,
pretty
but
good.
still.
It didn't look like he landed right. He looked.
I don't
his,
think
like,
he
knee-
landed right.
Mhm.
I think there was some,
He John Wilkes Booth a bit.
Yes.
yeah. I think there may have, I think it was a little rough.
Protein escapes. The other 2, which I believe was cookie dough and cherry.
No, cookies,
Cherry
and
wild
Cookies
cream.
and cream.
Oh, it was cookies and cream and cherry.
Cherry. Wild
2
cherry.
excellent Pop Tarts, by the way.
Yes.
I think
agree.
we can all say Cherry won our heart this year with his playful nature.
And he had a heart, like in his little
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah.
Me.
And he stole the
Someone said-
phone. It was
Someone
great.
said he was the Sabrina Carpenter of the Pop Tarts Bowl.
Yes, that's accurate. I like that. He was very ungovernable, particularly ungovernable. Yes.
Yeah, like I said, like Frosted Cherry is my favorite, and I'm glad they included. And then Frosted Cherry was, I would kind of say the star until what happened with the toaster.
Right,
Yale
and-
Protein went wild, went rogue.
And then we have what turns into a crisis on the internet, at least in our corner, because then we talk about if Protein Strawberry doesn't want to get eaten, does that mean that the eating isn't inevitable? That wanting to be eaten is not a requirement of all of them?
No.
Is it ethical?
No, Protein Strawberry is a heretic.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
Oh,
was
is
very-
that what he is?
This was a
Yeah.
apostasy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
'Cause
I
I was
figured.
trying to figure it out. I was like, is this like the Truman Show where we're told that like this is what all the Pop Tarts want, but then one actually, or like the Matrix, like he unhooks and he's like, no, I don't want this life.
I'm gonna
My-
take the red sprinkle.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan, I would like to invite you to
The
Lake
red
Lao Guy.
circle.
I just have a question though, because I bought some Protein Strawberry Pop Tarts
Oh,
like
Arthur,
in
tell
preparation
us.
for this game. Should I not eat them?
I don't know.
It's a theological question.
You might be eating purgatory.
Yeah, we need to understand. Although, did you guys see that Pop-Tarts put out a thing today? Like he had a press conference with
There's
his
a press
agent.
conference.
Slammin
Said he was going
Strawberry.
pro. I don't know what that means.
I mean,
but they didn't eat him.
Millions of Pop-Tarts go pro in something other than sports.
True.
Most of them straight to mouth heaven.
The sign he was holding up that I missed said, "This isn't my dream, ... yet."
Oh.
He was holding up the sign. So it might be that
he has unfinished business.
It's like a Pop-Tarts Make-A-Wish.
I will say that the internet definitely took this as a manhunt.
Dude,
Most of the internet
hold
was
on.
ready to, like, we need to hunt him down. This is this is a heresy.
Mhm.
And he needs to be consumed.
He's an apostate. It's fine.
The crops won't grow this year if we don't find him.
The year of the three cards.
Do you think that if he's saying it's not his dream yet, and given that there were a lot of Mormons there, he might be going on a mission? I'm just saying.
Orlando. But he's already in Orlando.
Yeah, he's in Orlando, but maybe his mission's in Orlando and he needs to spend some time here.
Based
I'm
on the
pushing for this.
conference,
Say
Katie, I
Orlando.
agree. Yeah, I agree. He's also, it seemed like he was bringing some more people onto his mission. He was announcing other protein Pop-Tarts. I like this theory.
I think he's been converted.
So it's not so much I don't want to die, it's I don't want to die with these chuckle fucks.
Maybe
We
he don't
need
want to
Matt
die
Brown.
with Team Sprinkles.
We
He's like,
need-
I need my protein squad.
I'm
It's
gonna
gotta
die
be
with
all
my bros.
We need our resident Mormon expert, Matt Brown. Bring him on next episode. Ask him.
Tell us about
Yeah.
Malcolm.
What we haven't said yet is what made protein so funny is because protein was jacked.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Protein was yoked.
Ridiculous.
That makes the joke funnier. There's one extra point where in the background, all you see is Strawberry Protein doing like curls.
With toasters.
Curl.
Yes. I tried to make the like background of my video here, him jumping off the toaster, but my head blocked it. So I just went with the sprinkle hot fudge sundae background. But yeah, I really wanted protein left an impact on me. What can I say?
Protein left and opted out of the toaster like Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah. There's also a storyline there.
Yeah.
Big storyline there. Been seeing a lot of memes about that, and they're not wrong. They're not
Well,
wrong.
They're not.
If Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough's team had won, were they going to release new chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tarts? Or was the
But is
plan
there-
for Protein to always come out and do something?
We all
So
know
you're saying
Team
it's
Sprinkles
rigged?
This is
was
a
gonna
question
win.
I had too.
Yeah, is it
Jordan,
rigged?
this is a question I had too. Was it
We all
rigged?
know.
Yeah.
Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend said something to that effect too, because he's like, "Oh, they've produced the final Pop-Tart for consumption ahead of time."
Well, so we saw on the Shutdown Fullcast subreddit, someone posted a picture of at the bakery where they made these things.
Oh.
And they had I believe they had all four of they had
all
multiple
six of
ones
them.
there.
Oh, they
all
had them
of
all done just in case. Okay.
See, in my mind, I see 6, but I wonder if it was 4.
What happens to the surplus Pop-Tart?
It's got to be like the
They send it to
hats,
Africa
like the people's.
hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was thinking, I was like, I really want a Georgia Tech People's Championship hat. You know,
Yeah.
like the BYU People's Championship hats. Those hit hard. And I was like, that would be so great to have the losers. But
Someone's going to have a really different view of this Pop Tarts Bowl somewhere in Africa. The Georgia Tech People's Champion.
The People's National Champion. Georgia Tech.
And Wild Berry Pop Tart. This is amazing.
And someone in Orlando got to enjoy some alternate Pop-Tarts. Probably.
whoever that is, I want to be on that list next time, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
alternate
also-
Pop-Tart consumers, DM us. We want to hear from you. We'll protect your anonymity. We just want to know.
Melanie and I were talking about this last night. There have been different bakeries they've done for each year with the Pop-Tart. And the first year strawberry was by far the best, I think.
By far.
And then I don't know if I tasted last year's. I think I did a little bit, and it was
I
pretty
did.
good.
Cinnamon roll was pretty good.
Yeah, I think I
Fresh
tasted it,
was
yeah.
my favorite. This year they went full on very Pop-Tarty, so it was like
Yeah.
much more of a tart, less of a cake.
It wasn't as cake. The cake ones were good. They were
Yeah,
really good.
and I gotta say, like, I'd rather have a normal Pop-Tart than the huge Pop-Tart because it was a little off. It was a little off. Cookies and cream was slightly better than wild cherry,
Mhm,
even though
I
wild
agree.
cherry is my favorite, and I feel like a heretic saying that, but it just, yeah, wasn't up to par with the taste of strawberry.
Can we talk about how Wild Cherry, like Strawberry, his forefather, has like a lingering eye
Yes.
after being consumed? He's watching us from the great beyond.
It's
Listen,
very.
they're the best.
We've said it before on here, but it's very Odin-esque.
Mhm.
Like the bird picks out one eye, and you have one eye left. This feels very.
This is the
Like
price
every-
that Wild Cherry has paid for enlightenment. Yeah.
Every few generations, we get an oracular Pop-Tart, and we should celebrate that.
I love it. I love
Katie,
it. My other
Melanie,
favorite
go ahead.
thing. Oh, sorry. Just throwing out. My other favorite thing is that Melanie was chasing down Mike Golick Jr. for his reaction to
That was
That was
Guys,
great.
the Pop
Thank
Tart.
you for
So
getting
good.
that.
Thank
He was
you.
on
I
it.
take my media role that you guys
Seriously.
offer me in kindness and love every year really seriously. I was like, I have to get this interview. Like, I have seen Mike Golick Jr.'s tweets about the Pop Tarts Bowl for 3
Mhm.
years now, and him talk about this. Like, I need his live reaction. So I was so glad that I just parted the seas and got him. Got the first, even before he talked to his girlfriend, I got his live reaction.
It was so good. Thank you so much, Melanie.
Welcome.
Katie, Melanie, thank you so much for going on site for us in the Pop Tarts Bowl and
Great.
doing it for another year. We'll keep sending you as long as y'all will keep going, and they'll keep having us.
Of course,
Yeah.
duh.
Absolutely.
It's the greatest night of our lives.
It really is.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, you will be at the Cheez-It Bowl, and Prince
Yes.
Chedward is making his return.
Yes.
Maybe Protein Strawberry shows up there.
Ooh,
Oh.
crossover event.
Oh,
Pop-Tart roast beer.
That-
Yes.
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 Yes. Today.
You've
do
got the
think-
bowl of the people and the bowl of the aristocracy. This is amazing.
Do you think Protein Strawberry is just going to see Prince Chedward to get knighted, and then will be put in the toaster?
Oh, maybe.
That would be something that's a dream that hasn't come true
So-
yet.
Yeah.
Sir, Protein.
And he had to
Slammin
wait until
Strawberry.
Prince Chedward came back from
You
his
gotta
royal
wait until Prince
mission.
Chedward come back, yeah.
Is
And
the
Ched
Pop-Tart
Z, the court jester that stole Melanie's purse.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't decide if Prince Chedward coming back makes my chances of someday owning the Prince Chedward costume better or worse.
So I want
Oh,
to know.
good
So
question.
Prince Chedward is a prince, right? Is he in waiting to be king, or is the Cheez-It Bowl a principality?
It's like a Princess Toadstool title. It's just cute.
I had
Mm.
assumed he was a Prince Regent,
Yeah. Okay. So it's a principality.
and like
you know
while
what?
Mad King Ched Z is technically sitting on the throne, Prince Chedward is the one that's actually reigning and governing, so the entire Cheez-It kingdom doesn't crumble into anarchy and revolution.
Do I get this right? Like, is it like Monaco?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Monaco is
Yeah,
a
Monaco's a
principality.
prince.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna. You know what? When we're on site at Citrus Bowl, we're gonna get to the bottom of this and we'll report back because
Yeah, I would love to
I think
know.
you guys are on to something.
Okay.
We do know that I think both Chedsy and Prince Chedward will be there. So maybe we're going to get them wrestling or fighting for the monarchy, which could also be fun.
This is wonderful.
Awesome.
Cheez-Itico.
I can't wait.
I'll
I'm
let you
so
have that one.
excited.
Okay,
It was
Katie,
bad.
Melanie, have a good night. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for having me.
guys.
Y'all get some rest.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
You too.
Bye. The hearts.
Let's roll on with some other game recaps. We're going to rewind to Tuesday, December 23rd, the Boca Raton Bowl of Beans.
Yes.
Where they did eat beans out of a giant trophy with a spoon. So at least we had some product integration. There was a mascot. There was a can of baked beans.
I love the mascot. This mascot is great because it is a can with hands. It does not have eyes. It does not have a face. It is a can of baked beans with white gloved hands, and that's it.
What was
Like,
the
I
name
could
of the-
make
the
this.
can?
I don't know that it has a name. It has
No, it had
no
a name.
eyes. It has no mouth. It just has hands. It's just the bean can with
Yeah, I don't
hands.
think it needs a name.
No, there was a name.
Oh, was it? No, it was. It was like something McBeanernator. Or like, it was, I don't know. It had a very fancy name. I remember this now.
I'm looking.
I
Okay.
was at my actual job for this entire game. I saw nothing. I know nothing. I saw clips on the internet afterwards and was like, this mascot is amazing. And I know nothing else.
So there have been two kinds of bowl games this season. Bowl games that go into the half like 3-0,
Yeah. Yep.
And bowl games that go into the half 21-24. And that seems to be our two flavors. Commish, you find it?
Yes. Benjamin Saucemeister.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
When I said whatever I said, I meant Benjamin Saucemeister. Louisville 27, Toledo 22. Toledo really gave them hell in this game. Like, was a lot of fun to watch. Louisville just was the better team. Like, that's what we're down to.
I think my favorite tweet, which I know it's just NIL after this one, but just like it was a Louisville fan stating we paid Miller Moss $2 million in NIL, and all we got was a big bowl of beans. So I'm paraphrasing. I'm like I get it. I get it. I get the state of the game or whatever, but you gotta celebrate. They were eating beans.
Louisville, you should be thinking about those beans.
Michael Key was there for some reason.
Thinking about those beans.
He was the celebrity one, and then there was a coin toss. It was in like a commemorative bean that he had to open to get the coin out. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me with all these. And then, I mean, like they're eating beans out of this giant bean pot that I don't think it's a cooking pot. Like they cooked it and put it in this pot.
No. I believe it was just dumped in there.
And then one of them was just staring while the other one was eating. And then I put the thing, I'm thinking about those beans.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great bowl game to watch before Cars 2.
Yeah.
If anybody got that reference.
This had one of my favorite plays, which is the blocked extra point returned for 2.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, Louisville was trying to go up 2 scores and then fucked up the kick so badly that it ended up being a 5-point game.
Yes.
Hit the oh no disaster button.
Oh no! Disaster! What a bad idea!
Thank you.
We slide to the middle game in this slate.
Well, hold on.
Arthur, go ahead.
Oh.
One thing I want to say about this game, this is something that I kind of noticed last year. Like Toledo was very much excited to play a power conference team. And this time they weren't able to get the job done. This game got like real chippy at the end.
Very.
And I saw something I don't think I've ever seen this before. Louisville trying to kneel the ball out, and a Toledo player like just reached across the line of scrimmage and like hits the ball before it can be snapped. So like it looks like the center kind of tried to snap it, but it was actually like the center didn't move at all. A Toledo player just reached over and knocked the ball back.
The ref actually said something along the line. I forget what the penalty actually is.
It was, I think it was officially delay of game was what they said.
It was a delay of game, but yeah, I love the move. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they fumbled the kneel down. And
yeah. And that's like, oh no.
Oh my God, they fumbled it.
Not.
Wait, there's flags. And then, yeah, so like a Toledo person, like basically swiped the snap before it even. I love that move. If you got away with it, that could have been awesome. Yeah.
Going on to our middle slot on Tuesday was the New Orleans Bowl, Southern Miss versus WKU. Western Kentucky wins 27-16 over Southern Miss. This is one of the few 6-7 games that just sort of sit there for a bit.
Am I supposed to do
so my kid was, there you go.
6-7.
My kid was super excited about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Western Kentucky brought Maverick McIver off the bench, who hasn't played since October. You might remember that name.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't, but I do now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He won the MVP too. It was.
He did.
I mean,
Southern Miss led after half and still lost the game by double digits.
Oh no!
In the fourth quarter, Western Kentucky strung together an 11-play grinding TD drive and followed it with a 54-yard touchdown sprint, and then with a game-clinching interception that kills the comeback for the Golden Eagles. A fun game. New Orleans Bowl, no longer sponsored by R&L Carrier, so pour one out for our favorite transportation, moving your stuff company.
They did have a really good ad.
Yeah, eat shit, Norfolk Southern.
I love the MVP trophy for this.
I didn't see it. What is
It's
it?
like a Mardi Gras painted helmet.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So like you get Maverick holding up the helmet. I'm trying to get a better picture of it.
Oh, it's
to show.
great.
Yeah, it's an awesome
chat.
helmet.
I need to see this.
It's
Yeah, that's the
I
MVP helmet.
love it.
So he was holding it up. That's an awesome keepsake.
You're not going to be able to see shit, and it's not going to matter.
Doesn't matter.
because you'll just be feeling awesome.
Yeah.
That's very good.
And then we move to the evening slate. Y'all, this is the first Frisco Bowl I've missed in I think 4 years. It felt weird not to be at the Frisco Bowl for once. It was because I was at my parents' place in South Texas, and this game was later than it usually was, because usually it's earlier than this in the season. Ohio beats UNLV 17-10 at the Star, again, which is the Dallas Cowboys practice stadium.
The photoshopped on like ads and stuff on the field looked much worse during this game than they did during the Xbox Bowl.
I think it's because of all the white on it.
Yes, yeah. The ones on the Xbox Bowl, they were just like, you know what? We're just going to put this over the yard lines and it's fine. It's going to be fine. They did not do that with these because they were white and it looked like garbage.
It's weird because if you look at like an NBA game, for example, they've gotten the digitally projected ads very good, or like a hockey game.
They look great on hockey games now.
I thought it was great advertising on Christmas when they had Marty Supreme ads for the Knicks game, like on the court digitally. Mm-hmm. That was a good tie-in. But yeah, I think maybe it's just because it's green, but you'd think like green screen. I don't know.
There definitely was some problems with some of the lines on the fields that were not so green. Mm-hmm. In the Pinstripe Bowl, they were I can't remember if it's the scrimmage line or the first down line was holding on for dear life on some of that brown grass and snow a little bit left on the field. Ohio wins this Frisco Bowl 17-10 over UNLV. This was a game that was 6-0 going into the half. A real fucking thrill ride in that first half, y'all. Ohio kind of refused to pass, 143 yards of passing versus 207 rushing. And UNLV only reached double digits in the final 5 minutes. So that 10 score is being very generous here. But we got blocked punts, red zone forced fumble, fourth down stop, interception before halftime. And
are you not entertained?
This is the 7th straight bowl win for Ohio and grinding the clock in the dust.
They're a machine. They played well enough that they made the interim the permanent.
Yep.
So they were lobbying for him after that game. And look, they grinded the hell out of that game.
Yeah.
That was like gritty MAC football and just attacked Calandria all game long. And it was just not fun. I've never seen like UNLV probably had my favorite play of the bowl season.
What was it?
When it's 3rd and goal, they're down like 17-3. It's 3rd and goal. Calandria sends the tight end in motion.
Oh, yes.
I think he snaps it before the tight end gets past the center.
Yep. It's exactly what happens.
Then the tight end keeps going in motion, and Calandria hands the ball off to the running back, and the tight end obliterates his own running back, knocking him short. And the tight end's just like, he's throwing his hands up like, I'm in motion, like what? So like UNLV was discombobulated, and that was probably one of my favorite plays of the entire season. Calandria did score a touchdown on the next play to make it 17-10.
Thank God.
But I mean, I don't think the tight end did anything wrong. I think Calandria snapped it too early, and because he snapped it before he crossed the center, because the tight end's supposed to block for the running back, not
block into the running back. Yes,
not knock over or knock the shit out of the running back. That's not supposed to happen.
On Wednesday, December 24th, one bowl only, a tradition like no other, the Hawaii Bowl.
Commish's favorite Christmas special.
That's all right. My favorite Christmas special.
This game
Third favorite.
ends. This game ends Hawaii 35, Cal 31. Pitt Girl.
This game is a blessing. I caught the last 5 minutes of this game on my phone after the annual obnoxiously Pitt boyfriend family bar crawl on Christmas Eve. And that does mean that I missed the tremendous comeback that Hawaii made. But I did get to see them win the game and to see Timmy Chang go for it at the end of this game when everybody was like, no, just, take the points, whatever. No. Fantastic. Thank you, Hawaii Bowl. You are great.
This is funny for me personally because my father-in-law was watching this game with my brother-in-law, and it was 21-0 Cal, and they were scrambling to change the channel. And so they changed the channel, and then we did Christmas morning or whatever. And I'm watching that. I'm watching at the house after we get back and everything like that. Dealing with my kiddo who has the flu, so I'm trying to make sure he's okay. And I watch Hawaii come back, and the first thing I say to them on Christmas Day, I was like, "Did you watch the rest of the game?" I was like, "Hawaii came back and won that game, 35-31." They're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, here you go. Here's the score. There you go."
I had a whole conversation with obnoxiously Pitt boyfriend's granddad about this game on Christmas morning.
This was amazing. Again, it's my favorite holiday bowl game. I thought Hawaii was done for, but once they got a touchdown and they got their feet set, because it looked like Cal was just they couldn't get anything done offensively. And I don't know what Timmy Chang's offense did differently, but they started to get the ball out a little bit more towards the outsides instead of trying stuff over the middle, and they took advantage of that, get it out real quick, and get it to their playmakers to save Alajado's ass because he was getting crushed a lot.
Let's talk about Alejado had a great game, but then he had to come out on the final drive, to win the game,
the final play of the drive,
and Luke Dream Weaver went in, who we've seen before this year.
Yes, because Alejado was hurt.
He completes 2 passes, and one of them is a 22-yard touchdown to win the game.
So the only
Good.
pass he completed on the last drive was the 22-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, it was just the one? Okay.
It was just the one.
Yeah.
That's the only play he came in. He came in on another drive too because they kept ripping off Alajado's helmet and acting like they didn't do that. So Alejado had to come out of the game. It was like, well, his helmet came off. There was the Cal player with the club hand. Was basically kind of raked his face with the club, and the helmet came off, and that's why he had to come in a drive in the third quarter. And that's kind of what happened. Well, he was kind of banged up on the last play. And so it's 15 seconds left. You're looking at Hawaii. You're like, okay, are they just going to run the ball and try to tie the game and send it to OT with the Tokyo Toe? And I was like, okay, I'm extremely nervous for Kanzai. I'm like, Kanzai, please don't put Kanzai in this position. And then so Dreamweaver just throws it up in the corner, splits the safety and the cornerback perfectly. It's a touchdown. It's a game winner with 10 seconds left. Absolutely incredible.
I would like to read a tweet into the record. This is from Nomis Samaj on Twitter. Quote, "Oh man, I remember I was working the big game in 98 or 99 and had to basically be Oski's bodyguard with another guy. We were told, don't let him drink alcohol. My guy went straight to the student section and housed a bottle of wine through his eye hose. 'Twas incredible."
I love that.
Oski drinks wine through his eye.
I love on Christmas there was a big video of Oski drinking through his eye. And so just imagining that the Hawaii Bowl's on and you're with your family and you see Oski drink through the eye, we know this, but just normal people, Christmas Eve dinner, the bowl game is on in the background. I want to know their reactions. And so if you're listening to this podcast and you had this game on and there was somebody that was not familiar with Oski drinking through the eye, please tell us their reactions to this. Because I just want to be like, what? I'm dying laughing.
So Commish, I don't have this, but I did get to lore drop on Christmas morning on Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend and Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's granddad, because Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's granddad watched the Hawaii Bowl and was talking to me about it. And he was like, the venue they're playing in is really small. Like, what's going on? And I was like, well, so they don't play in the Hawaii Bowl anymore because the Hawaii Bowl got condemned because they made it out of steel that was supposed to just weather and get a light patina of rust, and did not account for the fact that Hawaii is surrounded by salt air at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no. The Hawaii Bowl is great if you want a lore drop on your family.
Oh yeah, the Aloha Bowl, like the stadium was Aloha Stadium, I think, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is, it's fantastic, and just like being, like, it's still sunny. I think my kiddo was confused when we were watching the game. He was like,
it was daylight out.
It's like, why is it light there? I was like,
because linear time was a mistake, little guy.
Well, son,
Hawaii was not a mistake.
Well, son,
Hawaii
it's actually
great.
It's 2 p.m. there. He's like, what? It's like lunchtime there, and I was like, it's just, it was so
Let me tell you about the day of 2 noons, little guy.
Oh.
The score 35-31 doesn't really tell you the whole story because Hawaii scored 22 in the fourth. So, yes, it was 35-31, but that 22-point Hawaii comeback in the fourth really was it. This is the largest comeback in program history, tied with a couple other 22-point comebacks. So this was
a 21-point comeback. I think it was the largest comeback in the Hawaii Bowl history.
That was for sure.
Yes.
And I know that it was also it was something. It might have been the Hawaii Bowl record comebacks, or might be overall comebacks. I can't remember which.
Hawaii had, I think they had a post of 2 other comebacks. I think they beat somebody in 2004 and somebody in 2008.
Something like that.
Yeah, that had comebacks. Timmy Chang was the author of one of them, and I love like Timmy Chang. Like after doing that, because the interim coach for Cal, was a former quarterback for Hawaii, Nick Rolovich, and like them two going at it, and I know it wasn't personal, but it was personal.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do our ad read right now. As always, if you want to dress and look like the Sickos Committee, and why wouldn't you? We're awesome. Go to Home Field Apparel, which is the official and exclusive apparel brand of the Sickos Committee. We have a Rutgers shirt. We have 2 Fightin' Taters hoodies and a Temple shirt, I believe. Is that?
This is not a home field shirt. This was a gift from Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's mom, who was like, I know that you are not, I know that this is outside your normal wheelhouse of pit gear, but you are a Temple student. And I was like, thank you. It's very nice.
And Beth is wearing
her Temple shirt, or it's not a home field shirt, unfortunately.
And Beth is wearing her PRT shirt.
The ride of the future.
Hey, Carl, I'm going to make you a throw of the PRT shirt.
So I will say, Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's little brother is a med student at West Virginia. Everybody got WVU med shirts for Christmas this year, except me, because he knew I wouldn't enjoy it. And I had a whole conversation with Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend afterwards about how if I was ever going to wear a West Virginia shirt, which I won't because I will burst into flame, but if I did, it would be a PRT shirt.
If you
have the future,
we are united in thinking the PRT slaps.
So the PRT is the ride to the future.
Mm-hmm.
Can you eat Dippin' Dots on it at the same time?
Oh man!
Only one way to find out.
Cutting edge.
Do they sell Dippin' Dots anywhere in Morgantown?
Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future, on the ride to the future.
Do I get medicine mailed to me in like the dry ice packs? I sure do. Where do we want to take Dippin' Dots, kids? We can take them anywhere.
Next brawl. We're doing this at the next brawl in Morgantown.
Someone write it down and then remind us in like 4
however many years that is. Yeah.
If you want to help us celebrate Penn State's win in the Sickos Committee poll, a thing they won.
Yes.
And also to celebrate their victory in the Pinstripe Bowl, you can donate to our Sickos food drive. Go to charity.sickoscommittee.org and help support the food bank of State College and the surrounding area.
I will give Penn State all amounts of shit, but there are some folks here who really need help. So if you want to help out the folks, it would be greatly appreciated.
check our timeline. We'll call tomorrow the food bank and see what our current total is.
I think they may still be on vacation, but
Okay. We're in
they
dark
were going to
watch
get back
hours.
to me. They were going to get back to me at some point this week, I hope. But the funny thing is, we jokingly set the BYU crumble goal as a goal to catch, and then BYU was like, "No, you're not catching us," and BYU raised $3,000 more. So
Challenge
we
accepted.
were trying to catch them, and then BYU was like, Sickos. No, Sickos Committee. We're going to donate more to Penn State. So the person that runs the food bank and was in, I think, the video of me on the Altoona News looking like I was wanted, Commish. But yes, this is something that it's doing a lot of good for the area, and the area needs it.
No.
So I love it. I did want to note, if you do listen to the podcast, here, like the items that I ordered for the bottle openers, they may not make it till mid-January, so the mailing is going to be delayed. So they're having to produce these things.
I feel like mailing mid-January isn't even delayed. That's just like within the normal time frame. Like March would be delayed.
I may have to get like a postage meter for these things to mail, because they're the helmet things are like odd shaped. But I got to look into that, and I may get like a free 60-day trial, and maybe, who knows, maybe stamps.com can sponsor us.
Yeah, we got to chase that stamps money.
Stamps.com.
If you're going to be at the Mayo Bowl this week, we'll be there too. Check our socials for where we're going to be and where we're going to be hanging out. We'll post.
We're working on something for that, so we will make an announcement. So I got Bridget working on it. Also a friend
Do I need to fill out the Google form for that?
I filled out the form.
Friend of the pod, also a moderator of our Discord. Casey's helping get some arrangements for that. We tried to get set up at one place, and they were just like, they couldn't accommodate us, which, they got back to me all late, which I probably should have hounded them more. So a little onus on me, but they couldn't fit us, and we're getting a spot, and hopefully can have enough room to everybody have some drinks before the game, and then walk over to the stadium.
If you are a dice person and need more dice for your D&D needs, use Dice Envy. Check our code. Use our code yes for 10% off your first order. Beth has a bag of Dice Envy dice.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Which one did you get, Beth?
I don't remember what mine were called, but they were pink and purple, and I love them.
Okay.
They're pretty.
Yeah, there was, I think
They look very ice creamish, and
we got Obnoxiously Pitt Boyfriend a set of the Miami dice.
The Miami dice. And Obnoxiously Pitt Boyfriend's parents got him on Dice Tower for Christmas this year.
Ooh.
So we all nailed this.
Yes. Ozymandias, I'm gonna need you to move, because I'm gonna have to dump this bag out, and it's gonna scare the stuffings out of you.
If you are buying tickets for a game, use Vivid Seats and our offer code Sickos20 for $20 off your first order of $200 or more. Sign up for our Patreon. It's $5 a month, $125 a week. Chat with us throughout the week in our Discord. Listen to special podcast episodes. And we have tons of off-season stuff coming up that's going to be both behind the paywall and in front of the paywall. So if you want all our content, definitely sign up. Our merch store is still up, still going strong, sickoscommunity.org. Our YouTube and our TikTok now have a bunch more stuff on it with all of our advent calendar stuff. We have our Instagram and our Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go the places we refuse to go. And shout out to Feed Your Mascot podcast, where our friends Jeff and Blue look at the culture around college football. Let's wrap up our recaps. We'll start with one that I don't have a ton to talk about. The Game Above Sports Bowl. Northwestern 34, Central Michigan 7. Northwestern just sort of ran over Central Michigan.
I spent this game assembling my Eddie the Eagle, not technically Lego thing that Eastern sent me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have her about there too? Yeah, you do. I see it.
Beth?
Yes.
Yeah, Commish, it was...
Oh, I thought Beth had something to say.
No, I
she
was
was
pointing
to her.
Oh, pointing to the thing again. Okay. No, this one... so my brother-in-law, who I was driving at the time that this game was going on, is a Central Michigan alum graduate of Central Michigan. So he had a Central Michigan polo on for this one, and I was like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. It was like 34-0. And I was like Northwestern killed us. I was like, okay. So I missed something because I was in the car. So I apologize.
There's not much to write home about this one, honestly.
No. So,
the one that did have tons of stuff to talk about is the Rate Bowl. New Mexico 17, Minnesota 20 in overtime. New Mexico comes within a hair of winning this game. It was so close. Probably the best bowl game of the weekend besides the Pop Tarts Bowl in terms of just like sheer things that happened. At one point, Minnesota was leading 7-6, 6-7.
Stop it.
112 yards. The fourth quarter was goddamn wild. You had a touchdown, a 100-yard kickoff return TD, and a trick play on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, to tie it up.
And then overtime, Lobos go nowhere, kick a field goal, and Gophers win on a wild dive catch.
Yeah,
PJ Fleck is 7-0 in bowls.
PJ Fleck is 7-0 in bowls at Minnesota. He was different. Minnesota has won 9 straight bowl games. So even before PJ Fleck.
I don't know how they keep.
You play the Gophers. The thing is, I feel like I'm going to say this. I feel like they are disrespecting the Gophers when it comes to bowl selections.
I think I agree with you. They're putting them too low.
They're putting them low in the pecking order in the Big Ten, and they're playing like I mean, Virginia Tech last year in the Mayo Bowl, fine. They're playing New Mexico,
quality New Mexico team,
a quality New Mexico team in the Rate Bowl, great. But like some of their bowl history, if you look back at it, like it's just like, okay, why did Minnesota fall to this bowl? I don't get it, but I'm not dismissing their bowl wins at all because I mean in the NIL portal era, I mean this is something to be proud of, Gophers, and this is something that I mean they played Central Michigan, they played Wazoo, Georgia Tech, Auburn, West Virginia, Syracuse, Bowling Green, Virginia Tech, and New Mexico. So I mean I don't think it's like a.
I wonder if Minnesota is perceived as a team or is a team that does not travel as well as some other teams.
That's why they get picked lower.
And that's why they get picked lower, because that happens to Pitt.
That might be it.
It may be.
It worked the other way for WVU forever because West Virginia travels like crazy, which meant we lost 11 bowls in a row.
So, I mean, like they went Quick Lane, Holiday, Quick Lane, Outback, guaranteed rate, a guaranteed rate, not just the
guaranteed rate.
Pinstripe.
Remember back whenever they used to guarantee rates?
Yeah. Imagine guaranteed things.
Doesn't happen anymore.
No.
That's what pandemics are for.
3 Quick Lanes that they won. They just go to Detroit all the time. Minnesota, you're going to Detroit.
But it's an easy trip for them and it's close by and they'll travel to Detroit.
You know what's guaranteed, Pitt Girl? Birmingham.
Yep.
Are you familiar with the distance between Minneapolis and Detroit?
I actually have no idea.
That is actually, you have to drive around a whole ass lake.
Okay, yeah, there's a lake in the way. It's
okay.
So what I would say, the thing that I would say that would make this maybe convenient is that Detroit and Minneapolis are both Delta hubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not like you put in the notes for the Detroit Bowl game about the coney eating contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Central Michigan won that.
That's the MAC team every time. It's basically the setup. It's a MAC home game versus whoever they can get to come play a MAC home game, essentially.
Okay, it's a 10-hour drive. It's a lot further than I thought it was.
Around Lake Michigan and also Minnesota is enormous.
I forgot Wisconsin existed is my problem.
Happens
Honestly,
to the best
fair.
of us.
Yeah.
The night game for this slate was the First Responder Bowl. I'm going to tell you that when FIU jumped out to a 14-0 lead after their first drive and with a 97-yard punt return, I was like, okay, well, FIU's a pretty good team. UTSA is outside of the bird box. This is not it. And then UTSA scores 38 unanswered. Like UTSA had 31 in the first half.
I don't know what happened, but as soon as as soon as FIU got to 14-0, like UTSA immediately answered. They did the sit up in the video game chair thing, like the bird. I was like, okay, they're like, okay, we got to take this seriously. And then, oh my god, they obliterated FIU. But I mean, I'm not taking anything away from FIU season.
No, of course not. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised it was this much of a beatdown, because there was only one other big beatdown game this weekend. We'll talk about that in a second. And I was surprised this one got out of hand the way it did. I thought FIU would hang around longer. This does set some UTSA bowl records. 57 points, 7 touchdowns. In school, Roadrunners had 3 of their highest scoring games in school history this year.
Yeah.
With 61 against Rice and 58 against East Carolina. Remember that they hung 58 on East Carolina?
Yes, they did. I remember that. The power of the Alamo Dome.
Hang on, I need to buy something on Facebook Marketplace. I'll be right back.
Oh.
And then FIU throws a pick 2, my other favorite 2-point play.
Yeah, there's
like UTSA picks it off in the end zone and runs it back 100 yards.
I was like, wait. I was like, oh, FIU may be making a game here. And then all of a sudden it's like pick 2, and then it's 40-20. And it's just like an odd total. And then, at one point it got to 47-20. And then of course, the total points was
6-7.
Yeah.
Beth has posted a WVU Mike Vanderjagt. Is that how you say it? Vanderjagt?
Yeah, he was a Vanderjagt. He was a field goal kicker.
Oh my god!
He was pylon inscribed "Eat Shit Pitt."
Can we steal the pylon?
He was the idiot kicker for Peyton Manning and the Colts. He went to West Virginia.
Yeah, we spun NFL kickers and the weirdest, most broken ones.
Specifically, Colts kickers.
Yes.
What the? I didn't. I had no idea Vanderjagt went to West Virginia. That makes a whole lot more sense now.
One of the best field goal kickers we ever had.
Beth, I do also want you to know that ECU fans who are like surprisingly bitey as a fan base, which
they are. I went to Greenville once. That was an experience.
Yeah, they were fun. They were fun. Surprising. I did not expect the level of bitiness from ECU fans that I got.
Did you get pirate hooked by rando people?
Personally, no. But Pitt basketball shouting. There was somebody above us. We were on the Pitt side, but the suites are on that side, and so there were ECU fans over there. Somebody above us was loud and talking shit the whole time. Friend of the show, Pitt basketball shouting, was talking shit back by standing in the aisle and screaming things like, "My Duolingo streak is 900 days long."
Perfect.
And they started calling him Bandana Boy. It was a whole thing. It was very funny. But they started attempting to do Eat Shit Pitt. And it was like, look, folks, there is one school that's allowed to do this.
Yeah.
And it's because they can't come up with anything else.
We have one thing. This is our one thing.
Well,
you may not take our one thing. You guys, this pylon's on sale for $20 off.
Do I need to buy it with committee money?
Is that what the money's for?
That is what the money's for. Send me the link.
Okay.
We have, of course, on Saturday, December 27th is our big bowl day. Commish was en route for a lot of this. So we had people all throughout the day helping out with posting. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Bridget, who all helped out with posting that day.
Yeah, the committee, it was a big committee effort. There was a lot of bowl games. In the morning, we did
some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were at some of them.
Well,
which we already discussed.
Let's talk about a game that was not great. The Pinstripe Bowl. Penn State 22, Clemson 10. This game was like 3-0 at half.
I was keeping an eye on the score of this game, and I was legitimately like, as bad as this game is, the Penn State game seems to be worse.
I kept looking at my screen just going, we don't have to do this. We can just go home.
Yeah.
We don't have to be here. I became a angry dad all of a sudden. Passive aggressive dad. This was just a slog and a half, played in a snow-filled stadium in New York. If you had told me Penn State Clemson were going to be in a bowl game 3 months ago, would have been like, oh yeah, playoff game for sure. Instead, we got this, the saddest Pinstripe Bowl I've seen in a long time.
I like it starting the fourth quarter. It was 6-3.
Yeah.
And I got to say, looks like we got a kicker's duel. And I was just happy.
It was
But then they scored points, like touchdowns in the fourth. What the hell, fourth quarter? What the hell?
It was just, no,
We were
I don't need
close. Our Dice FV projection was close.
Mm-hmm.
It was 10-3. We were close here. We almost had one.
that. Let's talk about a game that, well, go ahead, Beth.
Pitt Girl, you've been to how many Pinstripes Bowls?
Only one.
Okay. Arthur, how many Pinstripe Bowls have you been to?
I've only been to one Pinstripe Bowl. I went to the Pitt Syracuse game at Yankee Stadium, but that was
Okay.
the regular season game.
I've been to one Pinstripe Bowl. How would you describe the weather in the Pinstripe Bowl you were at in one word?
Gray.
I was inside.
Okay. So we have gray, we have indoors. Mine was very much like raining rocks.
That's my military bowl experience until yesterday.
Yeah. And
The
keep in mind,
two-way
I was
military bowl.
inside as much as I could manage it because I managed to hook myself onto a suite for that game, which is, I think, the only way to watch the Pinstripe Bowl.
I had fun. So I went to the Pitt Northwestern Pinstripe Bowl. It was cold. It was great. It did not rain.
Okay.
It was fine. Every military bowl I have gone to, except for the one yesterday, has been 40 degrees and raining. And I'm grateful that it was 40 degrees and not raining yesterday, even though I had to chip my car out of a block of ice to drive down. And then by the time I arrived, there was still ice on my car. And all the parking dads at the church I parked at were like, there's ice on your car. And I was like, yeah, I drove down from Harrisburg. It's colder there.
Yeah, you looked like a teal car in February. It was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The Fenway Bowl, Army
Oh,
41, UConn 16.
One more thing about the Pinstripe Bowl. So it's sponsored by Bad Boy Mowers, and they started this last year, which was like raining rocks. They dump like fake grass clippings on the couch.
Yes.
And last year, Matt Rule got it was raining, of course, because the Pinstripe Bowl is lovely weather. And it was like the plastic grass clippings, the fake thing, all stuck all over him.
Mhm.
And so I love when people find out that they dump the fake grass clippings on them because they're completely greener than the field.
Oh, because
They don't match at all.
As someone reminds me, yes, up north grass hibernates, and I get that. Then maybe we don't need to have this bowl game. Like, I don't-
no.
No,
No.
I think
Plant winter rye.
they're not going to plant winter rye just for this game.
They
I mean,
need to.
even outside of any of that, as a person who lives in the Northeast, it
Okay,
is nice to have bowl games that are in the broader here area to which I can drive.
You're fair. Fair.
Like, I would love for Pittsburgh to have the Ketchup Bowl sometime. That would be great.
Pierogi Bowl, pierogi bowl, pierogi bowl, pierogi
Yes,
bowl.
Pierogi Bowl.
Pierogi Bowl.
The
Please.
Mrs. T's Pierogi Bowl.
Ooh.
At the Fenway Bowl, Army 41, UConn 16. I watched this with my parents. They were like, Army runs a lot, right? I was like, yeah, they do that a lot until they throw a pass over the top. It's really disrespectful. And Army immediately threw a pass over the top that was very disrespectful.
The brand is so strong.
How dare they disrespect undefeated in regulation and regular season regulation? Sorry, I gotta correct that. Undefeated in regular season regulation games, UConn.
My parents were just like, UConn's putting a lot of guys in the box there. That's going to be a problem if they pass. I was like, oh yeah, that's what's going to happen. Just wait.
Mhm.
Just they used to not be able to do this, but once they learned how to pass, it was like it's like when the animals learn tools. They're going to be able to do a lot more trouble now.
And not like cow tools, like good tools.
Mhm.
I love the end of this that they. I'm sorry. I
I'm so
lost
happy
my.
with that joke.
Yes.
It was good.
Okay. All right. I lost my train of thought, but good one, Beth. I love at the end of this game, they try to, because it's like 20 something degrees outside in Boston, and
Mhm.
they're trying to dump the Gatorade on Coach Jeff Monken.
Jeff Monken's just running
And
away.
Jeff
Ran.
Monken like channeled his D3 wide receiver speed from the mid 80s at the Milliken Big Blue and I mean, he could move. He had some
Second,
moves.
second coach of the weekend to run away from the Gatorade dump.
Yes.
Because
Jeff Traylor got stopped
Jeff Traylor, Jeff Traylor did the meep beep and ran away and got stopped by like an SID or something.
No, I think
The
it
ESPN
was
satellite reporter.
was it Kyle Monagura got him?
I forget who it was.
I can't
It was,
remember which
it was
one.
the sideline reporter for the game that got him.
Yeah.
Thank you
It's
for your service, sideline reporter.
Good job, sideline reporter. Give yourself up.
We
for the
did
Gatorade
get
dump.
the CW's only bowl game, and unfortunately, it got buried sort of as part of the Pop Tarts thing. This was Fresno State and Miami, Ohio, at the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Sure.
This was Fresno State 18, Miami, Ohio 3. We were single screening, so I barely saw any of this game. And I guess that's our conversation.
Yeah, I did not see.
I didn't
think
catch any of
of
this.
this game.
Yeah, no,
unfortunately.
sorry guys, this happens.
No, this was in the middle of the birthday dinner thing. So
Yeah,
I
there's no way.
I was trying to get something, but like Miami couldn't score. Fresno was just like, no.
The game that I thought was out of the way and they came back on it was North Texas 49, San Diego State 47 at the New Mexico Bowl. North Texas was up big and San Diego State comes running the fuck back. Almost won this game. Jesus Christ.
The funniest thing on this one is that you tweeted something from the Reddit score app that said the score was 49-34.
Totally wrong. It was
totally
incorrect.
wrong at the time. It was 35-20 at the time. But later on in the game, it actually wound up being 49-34. So I got the post. I was like, never wrong, just early. Like we knew this was coming. And then everybody responded with, does he know?
San Diego State has a 27-point fourth quarter to come back in this game. This game, like I said, ends up being a 2-point game. This does give North Texas their first 12-win season in program history.
I love this game. I loved San Diego State's quarterback because I got back home and I got to watch the end of this. San Diego State's quarterback was just like, fuck it. I'm just throwing the ball up. He threw some of the most comically ridiculous interceptions. Like he avoided a sack like 3 times, and then he just turned and threw the ball as high as possible, clear across the field, and North Texas intercepted it. I was like, why are you doing this? And then he comes off the field and was like, nah, fuck it. We're coming back. And like he just kept coming. I don't know what, like I think it was Kyle Crum. He was 14 for 29, 169 yards, and 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. He had 1 rushing touchdown, which was kind of like the end to make it 49-47. He did the Drew Brees jump sneak thing over to just get the ball, and that caused some issues with gambling, a bad beat. The game itself had North Texas had 618 yards of offense. San Diego State had 532 yards of offense. Both teams rushed for over 300 yards.
So let's talk about that right there, because pass happy North Texas once again finds Caleb Hawkins, their running back, and decides just to go all in. Hawkins himself rushes for almost 200 yards, just 2 yards shy short of 200, and also caught a TD pass. Caleb Hawkins is an insane player on that team that already has Drew Mestamaker and their wide receiver core. This was such a loaded North Texas team. It blows my mind that it was allowed to exist.
It's amazing.
Whatever it is next year, I don't give a shit. We have a new best season of all time for teams who are below 500 all time. Yeah. This is North Texas's best season in program history. Full stop.
Yes.
Full stop. This is their best season in program history.
And they got probably the best trophy of all the bowl season for this. The handcrafted pottery. I mean, the Zia Pueblo pottery. You can't ask for something like they make a new one every year. There's other trophies. It's like, whatever. But like this is phenomenal.
Yeah, you got handcrafted Zia, you've got toaster that actually works.
Yeah.
And then you've got basically nothing else.
Okay, so I got to watch none of the Gator Bowl because I was traveling. Virginia 13, Missouri 7. How little happened in this game?
Very little happened in this game. Mizzou attempted. I was very tired. I got home and I had this game on, but I will tell you, I had spent several hours standing outside in the cold, and so I was very tired and was just sort of on my couch dissociating for most of this game.
There.
But I did actually like lock in and pay attention to the end. And Mizzou attempted to like mount a comeback and like win this towards the end of the game. Like it was close at the end of the game, but they had clearly been watching Pitt earlier in the day because the call on like first like they're starting their 2-minute drive and the call on first down was a run up the middle.
Yes. I love to see it. That's how you win games.
It's not. Mizzou did not win this game.
Yeah, this was just from what the highlights that I saw, and highlights I use very liberally as a statement. Virginia Tech held the ball for a huge chunk of this game.
Virginia.
They're the same. It's fine. They're the same. That won't make anybody unhappy.
Yeah, usually you omit load-bearing states. This is a new way of being wrong.
Oh, God. They were 13 for 23 on third downs. They had 23 third downs. Most teams get like 12 in a game. It was just wild shit. 2 for 4 on fourth down. Oh, by the way, can I give a shout out to FIU, who went like 1 for 12 on fourth downs? It was just like, fuck the world. We're still going to go for it on fourth no matter what.
I'll do it again.
Yes. Thank you, FIU. That's how you play a fucking bowl game. You're down 20 and you're still going for it on every fourth you can.
None of this matters. Embrace the dumb. Just be stupid. It's fine.
I love it so much. And then we had the Texas Bowl. Houston 38, LSU 35. I caught just the tail end of this thing. Houston, it gets crazy at the end, and Houston ends up winning. LSU fans are just like, fuck it. I don't need any of this.
Can we talk about how Lane Kiffin has like tanned himself to be the same shade as the jacket that he was wearing?
People had all sorts of opinions about what Lane was wearing in his interview. That jacket gave off the most divorced dad energy that I could possibly imagine.
I mean, the jacket's kind of whatever. Like, it's fine. It's like a medium brown leather jacket. But the thing that was upsetting for me was that he clearly had been trying to, like, self-tan or was in the tanning booth or whatever, aiming to be the same color as the jacket, which you, as a white person, should not be doing. That's how you get skin cancer.
Connor Wegman threw for 236 yards and 4 TDs for Houston, which was a wild night. Arthur?
Oh, I was just going to say maybe he should have just gotten a lighter jacket, but
also would have helped. There was no Nuss bust this night, which is part of the reason LSU looked a little not as good as they had been looking. I think that without Nussmeyer, that Houston's probably the better team, and that's sort of what they did. And those are our bowl games. Commish, you got anything else to say about that one?
No, shout out to the kick returner for LSU. Like he took the opening kick to the house, and then he almost took another one to the house. It was, and then Houston was like, "Okay, fuck it, we're not kicking it to you anymore."
Yeah, no, we're just not doing this anymore.
This is not going to do it anymore. Because I mean, it was ridiculous, and you know, this is one of those bowl games where, like, Houston's in Houston, LSU, Baton Rouge, not that far from Houston at all, because I made that drive twice this weekend. Yeah, not that far at all. And these two teams were very vocal and loud with each other. It was a cat fight. I don't know if you saw the preview to this bowl game, like the website. There were like cat lasers.
No, I didn't see this.
Okay, yeah. If you let me see if I can find that real quick. But this was the was it the Houston Bowl? Kinder's, which I thought Kinder's was a Texas brand.
No, they're California.
No, it's a California brand. I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe that shows you why they were sponsoring this bowl game, so you would think that they were a Texas brand.
Is it time? Is it time for me to make it real loud?
It's time to make it real loud.
Is it time to talk about Coca-Cola Bowl season?
Oh.
I mean, technically, we've been talking about that the whole time.
That's true, but I need a point to open my can of Coke.
Okay, loud time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Before we talk about the playoff bowls, I want to talk about the final bowl, which is the Stagg Bowl. This is January 4th in Canton, Ohio. This is the D3 title game. North Central Illinois versus Wisconsin River Falls.
We could probably discuss that on the next pod on the 30th.
We're not recording on the 30th, sir.
We're not? Okay, cool.
We're posting the Idaho trip.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome to our production meeting.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. You look confused.
No, that's fine.
Okay. We have been huge Wisconsin River Falls fans this year. They have been one of the most fun teams in D3. They just score a ton of points and they throw and like just get a ton of yards. North Central is the old boss. It's easy to believe that the old boss same as the new boss or vice versa. But my heart is behind Wisconsin River Falls in this one. I want them to win. That's me.
So if we're not recording on the 30th, then we got to do the Illinois State, Montana State preview too. Because that's on Monday.
It's on Monday the 5th.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, he's right.
Oh, yeah, he's correct.
Yeah, yep. We got to add a game.
That's how math works.
Production meeting.
Yeah, okay then.
Yep.
So we add the game. This is gonna be,
Goodbye to sleep. Ba ba ba.
this game is going to be probably one of the best of the year if I had to put my money on it. Illinois State, the underdog here for sure, because they were unseeded, but in the playoff and have won so many straight road games. Montana State, of course, has been a merciless killing machine and took down the Grizz twice this year, along with a bunch of other really great teams in the Big Sky and in the playoffs. This game is in Nashville at the new location. It is at Vanderbilt Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is... I'm just really excited for this game. I'm sad it's not here anymore, so I can't go. But that's my biggest regret.
Yeah. Point of order. Are we rolling for the Stagg Bowl?
I wondered.
We should.
Oh.
It's a bowl. It's a bowl. It
is a bowl. It is
Let's
a
do
bowl. Stagg
Should I
Bowl.
roll big D20?
Yeah, do that.
Yes.
Stagg Bowl.
Yeah, listener, our friends at Dice Envy send you like very, very large D20s.
Regular D20. Big D20.
It's
Uh-huh.
it's a chonky boy.
Chonker
Chonky.
D20.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not 20.
No, a 5 and a 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then I
20.
got 40.
And
40
so
10.
40 to 20 River Falls.
And I used
Yep.
my fun that rolls D4.
Okay.
Thanks, Dice Envy. Those dice are great.
And then our D8.
A 5.
5 punts.
Uh,
5 turnovers.
Yeah, 5 turnovers, 7 punts,
7 punts.
and your D100 roll,
Oh, God. I got to find that.
70.
Okay.
70.
Hold on. Let me find that real quick. 70. I found it. I had it pinned. Yay.
Gotta get up moderately early in the morning to keep up with me.
The turf monster makes a phantom tackle.
Okay.
That feels correct.
As it is wont to do.
Yeah.
That's right.
We also need to roll for Illinois State and Montana State.
Okay. That is 14 times 4. Brain sleepy.
6,
Whoa.
16,
56.
56. Yeah.
56. 2. 2. Oh no!
Okay. Oh no, Montana State. Oh no, Montana State.
2 and 1.
I mean,
Oh, no.
we
Bridget, I'm
have
sorry.
determined that Illinois State has the mandate of heaven. So
4
you know.
turnovers. 2 punts. Jesus Christ.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh no. And 96.
Hold on. Montana State was 2
Mm-hmm.
2 turnovers or 4?
Bridget, I'm really sorry. Please don't
4
hurt me.
turnovers, 2 punts.
4 turnovers, 2 punts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you said 90?
96.
96?
96.
40-mile-an-hour winds.
That would explain this.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that'd do it. We decided to play this game in a Force 9 gale.
In
Yeah, Bridget,
Nashville.
we're sorry. I hope you didn't hear any of this.
Yeah,
I will
earmuffs.
just say
Earmuffs,
this.
Bridget.
I will say this. No, I'm not going to jinx it. We'll keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have our 4 playoff bowls: the cotton, the orange, the rose, and the sugar. Cotton is Miami, Ohio State. Orange Bowl is Oregon, Texas Tech. Rose is Alabama, Indiana, and sugar is Ole Miss, Georgia.
All right. So I have the trivia questions this time.
Oh,
And we're going to do the trivia questions. We're going to do some light conversation.
I like how
So the
Jordan
first-
put that in there, and it's just like light conversation.
Yeah, we got to do it. But let's start off because we don't
I
have
need
a
to
ton
put
of time.
saxophone music on right now for light conversation.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm
I am
doing
going
it
to
for
ask
me.
you 3 questions about the Cotton Bowl. The first question is about one of the teams, Miami.
Oh,
Of the teams that have been in the ACC since Miami joined the conference, who is the only team that doesn't have more ACC championship game appearances than Miami? So this is not multiple choice. I did not think of multiple choices for this. There is only one right answer. There is only one team that has been in the ACC since Miami joined that does not have more appearances in the ACC championship game than they do.
BC.
Syracuse.
Beth?
I would go BC.
Okay, and I'm repeating this question definitely not because Jordan got up and was doing something else. Of the teams that have been in the ACC since Miami joined the conference, who is the only team that doesn't have more ACC championship game appearances than Miami?
I'll go Wake Forest.
None of you got it. The answer is NC State.
Yeah.
NC State
We
has
should've
never
known.
made the ACC championship game. They're the only team that has been here the whole time that has yet to make the ACC championship game. Syracuse also never made the ACC championship game, but they joined later.
Oh, come on.
No, and that tracks because both of those teams are in the Atlantic, or they were when it was still a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, Boston College has been twice.
Wake has been twice.
Wake Forest has been twice. I mean, even like Virginia has been twice now.
Pitt went
Oh, wow.
twice, and we joined the conference like 10 years ago.
Notre Dame has as many ACC championship game appearances as Miami, and Notre Dame has never actually joined the conference in football.
2020 was
okay.
a weird year.
So, question about Ohio State.
Oh.
When was the last time before this current run that Ohio State went 5 straight seasons without a Big Ten championship? This
Oh
is
my
your reminder.
God.
Ohio State, they have not won the Big Ten since the COVID year in 2020.
I don't know.
Oh my God. And this is you did not make multiple choice answers for this?
Do we have to give like a range, like
Just give me the decades involved here.
1950s?
1940s.
I'll take the 30s then.
John Cooper, 1990s.
Commish, you got it. It did involve John Cooper. It was his first few years, and then you also need the years of the previous coach to make it. But it was It was actually 6 years, 87 to 92.
Okay.
Okay.
That is the last time that Ohio State had a Big Ten championship drought as long as the current one. Okay, and then the question for the game. This is going to be a question about the venue that is hosting the game, which is, of course, AT&T Stadium, better known as Jerry World, with the famous sunlight that comes in at just the wrong angle.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Which of the following events is not on the future AT&T Stadium schedule? And this one is multiple choice because I didn't want to make you guess wildly. So A, Monster Jam. B, a regular season college football game. C, an IndyCar race. D, an NHL game. Or E, a country concert called the Lone Star Smokeout. Which of those is not on the future AT&T Stadium schedule?
An NHL game.
I don't think they have a regular season college game.
I'm taking NHL game here.
They got rid of A&M in Arkansas. Yeah,
The IndyCar race is adjacent, so I'm gonna say that the IndyCar race does count. You're not gonna be like, well, it's like outside.
It's in the park. It's like around the dome, right?
Yeah,
that's gotta count.
The IndyCar race, I'll tell you, it is the regular season college football game.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they no longer have A&M Arkansas, and so of all the things that this football stadium is not hosting, it is regular season college football.
Are they doing like the Winter Classic indoors?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
What the fuck, man? I hate that.
So I don't think it's the Winter Classic. I think it's the Stadium Series, which is what if we did the Winter Classic every month?
Yeah.
Right, but the point of the Stadium Series is that it's outside.
He can open the roof.
Childhood magic.
Not going to.
Okay.
You would probably have to, but I don't know.
Let's get back to the game at hand, right? Because we have Miami who beat Texas A&M, so they've already won one playoff game in the state of Texas. We saw last year the teams that had a long layoff weren't so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ohio State wins this one. In my brain, the final is a rematch, Ohio State Indiana. That's where I have the final in my brain. If you make prognostications, that's just where I'm at. But I think Ohio State wins this one pretty handily. I think they're a significantly better team than Miami. I think they're less mistake prone than Miami.
I think that's true. I also feel like Miami will find ways to pull things out of their asses,
as they are wont to do.
Yeah.
What I'll say is that in Ohio State's big games this year, which they haven't played a lot because they're in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten, their good teams don't play each other. They have a few, but they played Texas, and it was a gritty defensive struggle. They played Indiana in the Big Ten championship game, and it was another low-scoring defensive struggle.
I like Miami in one of those.
I'm not saying I would favor Ohio State, but I do think this is a game that Miami can win.
Yep.
Because Ohio State, their offense is very impressive in the other 9-10 games that they played that I didn't mention there.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I did, I don't know.
I will say this. There's a little bit different. The offensive coordinator, Brian Hartline, is now at USF, and so Ryan Day is calling plays. So he's going to be the one that's calling plays for this game.
Is that better or worse?
I'm going to say it's better. Just personal opinion.
Okay.
But I think Miami can win this, but their defense has to cause havoc on the quarterback. They have to get the say in, because I don't think Miami's corners can hold up against the wide receivers that Ohio State has. So if they can't get pressure, Ohio State probably wins this game. If they can get pressure and attack Sayin, which he probably hasn't gotten much pressure except for the Big Ten game, the Big Ten championship game. So if he can do that, that's good. Miami's offense, just don't do stupid stuff. OC, just straightforward game plan. You don't need the BS here. You need to come with
get cute, Miami. Get as cute as you can.
No cuteness.
Come cute, Miami.
You got to use all the trick plays before they expire.
Got to use them all.
He did it. He did it in A&M. He's got none left. So let's go.
I'm running the wishbone. I got a coupon.
Carson Beck running the wishbone. Perfect.
Beth, roll for us, please. This first one's for Miami.
33.
Okay.
2-6.
Okay.
Hey.
Turnovers?
7.
Punts?
10.
7 interceptions, 8 turnovers, 10 punts.
84.
Onside kick recovery, so maybe a surprise onside.
Okay. Up next is the Orange Bowl. Arthur.
Okay, here's our question for
Orange.
Oregon. Who has to travel farther for their bowl game, Oregon or Cal?
Cal.
Yeah, Cal.
Cal.
I'm going to say Oregon.
It is Oregon.
Oh,
Really? Okay.
Miami is farther from Eugene than Honolulu is from the Bay Area.
For the first time ever, I underestimated the distance to Hawaii.
I will give you it is close. Like I had to double check
It's
things
probably like
because of how close
it's
it was.
probably within like 100, 200 miles of each other, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
They're both like
2,600.
Hawaii to Cal is a little less than 2,500 miles, and the Eugene to Miami is a little over 2,500 miles. Okay, Texas Tech's question. Oh, this is a fun one. Which of the people on this podcast were not alive the last time Texas Tech won a conference title?
I'm gonna go with me and also you.
Oh, but then the question is, how far back does that drought go?
I know it already off the top of my head.
Do
I
you?
didn't catch the question.
That's fine.
Who on this podcast wasn't alive the last time Texas Tech won their conference?
Well, we're counting split championships, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then it's Arthur.
Okay.
It's Arthur and Pitt Girl.
It's Arthur and Pitt Girl.
Yeah.
At 94.
For a
SWC.
bonus point, can you name the teams that Texas Tech split that Southwest Conference championship?
Commish
Oh,
can.
No,
boy.
because I wasn't alive.
Commish can.
All right. So Texas Tech, Rice,
Yes.
Baylor.
Yes.
I think Texas was involved. So
Yes.
Texas Tech, Rice,
Mhm.
Baylor.
One more.
Texas Tech, Rice, Baylor, TCU,
TCU.
Yep, there you go. You got it.
and then Texas Tech is the fifth one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then
SMU and Houston were the worst that year, I think.
SMU and Houston were the
And
ones that weren't
A&M
in the
was
tie.
ineligible.
A&M they didn't lose a conference game, but they were not eligible to.
But they
be
tied
named
with
champion.
SMU, who only
Yes.
had
Yes.
it was 21-21, I think.
And
Okay.
Orange Bowl lore.
Okay, so here's this is going to be a question about this year's specific game.
Okay.
Fans attending this game can also attend what other major sporting event in South Florida being held the next day?
Okay.
We got a guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there a Heat game?
No.
It's
That
a
would be a very
Pitbull
crowded
concert.
heat game.
Pitbull's there.
That's a sporting event. It counts.
Sorry.
Is there like a no? Couldn't
Is
be
there
a
an F1 race?
It's
No.
Pitbull's highlight tournament.
Yeah, I'll say high lie. I'll say high lie.
So you were complaining about AT&T Stadium hosting an NHL
Oh
game.
no.
Oh no.
The Winter Classic is the next day in the Marlins Stadium.
No.
What the fuck?
Why? Why would you do this? They have problems with the ice in places that are not Miami.
Oh my god.
I hate it here.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I-
understand the
on the
assignment
mountain.
at all.
I had there was some Orange Bowl, actual Orange Bowl trivia that was very tempting to me, but I needed to be the one to break the news to you
Jesus
that
Christ.
the NHL is holding the Winter Classic in Miami.
The Marlins can't even keep nice ice in a drink. Jesus.
Oregon Texas Tech might be the most fun of the playoff games.
Yeah,
I'm
this one
looking
has the
forward-
most wee.
I'm looking
I will
forward
be
to
listening
this
to
one the
this on
most.
the radio while I drive to Charlotte, and it's going to be great.
I figure, well, folks on this podcast, Commish, you and I get in the morning. I feel like you and I will drop our stuff off at the airport or at the hotel and then go find a place to watch these games together.
For sure.
But-
This is
This is what I'm looking forward to of all the games, the 4 games. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
I'm curious to see if Oregon can attack the Red Raiders defense and if they can break that. And then I'm curious to see if Texas Tech's Achilles heel of settling for too many field goals bites them, or they can get past Oregon that way. So
Yeah.
that's my 2 keys for this game.
The keys. The Commish's keys to the game.
Commish's keys. I don't know.
Commish's keys to the carnage.
It was the best sound I could make.
It was good.
When all you have is dice. Well,
Okay, Beth. Roll good for this one. Oregon first.
24.
Okay. Tech.
2-2. It's my second 1 and 2
Another
of
two?
the day on totally different dice.
This is.
Okay.
You're never going to be in my party in D&D, just so we're clear. I know how you roll. I don't want this on me.
That's really hurtful. 7 turnovers.
7 turnovers?
Yes, 4 punts. $61.
61. What do we got here? Quarterback completes a pass to themselves and gets the first down.
Okay.
Okay, that would be lovely.
Yeah. Dante Moore to himself. Or Barons Morton's. Or
Arthur,
is it
we roll
Morton's
on
Barons? I don't know.
to the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl of the West, as some people call it. This is between Alabama and Indiana.
Okay. So here's my question for Alabama. Former Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron recently suspended his campaign for lieutenant governor of Alabama to do what?
Become the Birmingham Stallions head coach.
He's the head coach of the Birmingham
Yep.
Stallions.
Mhm.
That's what he's doing. He's replacing
Skip Holtz.
Skip Holtz.
Skip Holtz.
He has never coached before. This
Nope.
is his first coaching job at any level.
So
Go-
so the Stallions
well.
have learned nothing from what has been happening at UAB?
I don't know what this says about is it the UFL now?
It's the UFL now. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
yeah. I don't know. Like Stoops retired. Skip Holtz stepped down. They had a lot of coaches. I don't know what's going to happen this year for the UFL. I have no idea.
We'll preview it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just glad that AJ McCarron has something to do besides running his sushi restaurant that he has in Tuscaloosa.
Sorry. And that weird giant chest tattoo.
Yeah.
There's
Beth,
a
have
lot
you seen-
going on there.
Yeah,
There's
there's a lot going on there.
Here's my Indiana question, and this one is a multi-part question.
Oh,
It's not really multiple. It's multiple parts in the question. You don't have to answer multiple things.
Oh.
But there's multiple clues. I'm proud of this one because I layered in. some
You're
clues.
writing a pyramidal question. I'm proud of you.
Okay, this is Indiana's second Rose Bowl appearance.
Mhm.
There are 2 other bowl games they've appeared in multiple times. One is the Peach Bowl. The other is a game that had 2 different names when they played in it and has a third different name now, and was played in 2 different stadiums when they played in it and is played in a third different stadium now.
What
What
other bowl
game
game
is it?
has Indiana been to?
I will tell you, they've been to this one twice. And each time it had a different name and stadium, and it still exists. This bowl game still exists today, but in a completely different name.
Is it
and completely different
what is now the Gasparilla Bowl?
Oh,
It is
was like
not.
the Depot Brady.
It is
Okay.
not, because that has only had 2 stadiums:
Okay.
the Tropicana Field and
Mhm.
Raymond James Stadium.
Right.
And this you need 3 stadiums.
Okay.
Was it one of the lesser Arizona bowls? Like the one that might have been held at like Wildcat Stadium for a
like
bit. in
the
Tucson?
original Cheez-It Bowl?
Yeah,
That
one.
is the correct answer.
yeah.
Okay.
Was
They
it the
Oh,
played-
we're in an
They
Insight Bowl.
played in it as a Copper Bowl,
Copper,
and they played in it
Insight.com?
as an Insight.com
Okay.
Yeah,
Bowl,
sorry.
Okay.
and it is now the Rate Bowl. The first time they played in it, it was at Arizona's
Arizona.
stadium. The second time they played in it, it was at Arizona State's stadium, and now it's at the Arizona Diamondbacks Stadium. So
Okay.
it was the Copper / Insight / Rate / Buffalo Wild Wings
Yep.
/
Yeah, sure. It's
Cactus.
a shame that they don't have an NFL team down there to host this game.
And
Yeah.
then our trivia for the Rose Bowl of the West.
Okay. The Rose Bowl, the stadium, has hosted many other events besides the Rose Bowl game,
Yes.
including The 1999 Women's World Cup final.
Yes.
Who scored the World Cup winning penalty kick in the match?
Brandy Chastain.
Yeah,
Brandy
because
Chastain.
Yeah, Brandy Chastain.
she like
She took
took her
off her
shirt off.
shirt.
She
Yeah.
Yep,
beefed
that's right.
herself.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you guys remembered that.
You had me so convinced the name was wrong because I grabbed the name real fast out of my memory. but
Yeah,
was
then
like,
I had a
oh,
moment
shit.
of panic. I'm like, but I thought, oh god.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Brandy Chastain's correct.
Brandy Chastain.
I want to see if the Indiana machine can digest Alabama.
I think they can.
I don't know that
Massive
it'll be an easy meal, but I do think that they'll be able to digest them.
Well,
It'll be a
and
slow
we
digestion.
know the thing that we know about Indiana, which is the thing that we don't know about Ohio State, is that Indiana has shown us twice that they have the ability to like win ugly and win difficult games,
Mhm.
right? Because they played a really ugly game against a bad Penn State team and won, and they won the Big Ten championship game. And I think even
I would
against-
argue that the Oregon game was also a win ugly game.
Yeah. And so like we know Indiana can do the thing. And I think even against like Muppet Band Alabama, Indiana will do the thing.
I get worried that Alabama's going to have just one of those games where everything goes right.
That's my thing here. It's like the historically worst team, most losses in NCAA history, number one team in the Rose Bowl, hadn't been there since 1967, and then here comes
The weight of
Alabama,
history.
lucky to get into the dance thing, and it's just like,
I'm looking at
please
helmets
no.
and I hate myself doing that.
please
Yeah,
no.
don't do that. This is not Saban Alabama. And I am genuinely excited about and interested in this game. And some of this is obviously like I'm still a sucker for like the mystique of the Rose Bowl and all of this, but like this is the game that I am trying to target my arrival time in Charlotte for, so I can find wherever you guys are watching this game and watch it.
And start making bad dumb side bets with us at the bar.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
I'll bring a bunch of
I
ones.
just think that people are underrating Alabama here. Like, yes, this is a weird, flawed team, but this is also a team that won at Georgia earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Like, I think I saw people joking because of how poor the quality of play was in the Alabama-Oklahoma game, that it's like, oh, well, this doesn't matter because these teams are going to have to play Indiana.
Yeah,
I don't
I think that's not true. I do think the fact that like at some point the fact that Alabama is fundamentally unable to run the ball is going to bite them, and against a Big Ten team seems like a good time for that to happen.
Let's talk
Cricket
about
Nettie, please pound them into the ground like a tent peg, please.
Yep.
let's talk about the game that I'm probably least interested in.
Wait, we gotta
Let's
roll.
actually roll the
Let's
dice.
roll first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the red ones because it's the Rose Bowl.
This
And
and
they're
lots
all
of
red
red
teams.
it's the red team.
I will note that the
Is
forecast.
this a color
currently-
matchup?
The current forecast is cloudy.
What?
sunset.
We're not going to see the sunset over the San Gabriels.
Possibly. Yeah.
So
Alabama?
I've got 12
Okay.
Alabama 12.
to, hang on, I just rolled it out of the box. That don't count. 24.
Okay.
It's got to land in the box, kids. Those are the rules.
That's
2
a-
turnovers,
How many?
2.
Okay.
and 11 punts.
That's good.
4.
Oh, what was this one? We get a negative yardage punt.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful.
Just negative yardage.
We'll be so
Done.
happy if that happens.
No block. Negative yardage punt.
And then we have the game that I'm probably least interested in, just because we have the Sugar Bowl, which is Ole Miss in Georgia. Arthur,
The SEC Championship Game Part 2.
our
Yeah,
Ole
I
Miss
mean,
trivia.
This is another game that is a rematch of a regular season game that happened. So here's my question for Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin twice won 11 games in a season. as Ole Miss's head coach.
Yeah.
Who was the head coach the last time Ole Miss won 11 games in a season before Lane Kiffin?
Oh, I don't know Ole Miss head coaches.
Vaught Hemingway?
I don't think Hugh Freeze ever won 11 games.
I don't
No,
think he did either.
I think got to 10.
I could not tell you another Ole Miss coach off the top of my head that's not Hugh Freeze.
Was it Houston Nuts?
Tommy Tuberville. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's where I'll admit that was a trick question. That has never happened. No
Oh.
Ole Miss head coach had ever won 11 games in a season before Lane Kiffin. The one caveat I will say, Johnny Vaught. That's the name. That's the actual
Vaught,
name. He's
yeah.
half of
Yeah.
the name on the stadium.
Sorry, I had
but
it. Johnny
so
Vaught
he
is
had
the coach.
multiple national championship teams in the 50s and 60s, but none that
Never
ever
went
won
undefeated.
11 games.
Okay.
He had a 10-0 season,
Yeah.
but for whatever
Mm.
reason they didn't play an
don't know.
11th game there.
I knew it was
and
part
a
of the
number of
stadium.
like 10-0-1, 10-1-0,
Yeah.
that sort of thing, but never Lane Kiffin, first coach to win 11 games in a season at Ole Miss.
Okay.
And of
Georgia.
course he
Johnny
will
Vaught.
not be winning any more games. Pete Golding 1-0.
I will
We'll-
say
we'll
this
see.
is
The
funny.
March
Is
to
like
11 begins.
if Ole Miss wins this game, LSU has to pay Ole Miss more.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Fine.
So Georgia was one of the first schools to be coached by legendary coach Pop Warner. I say one of the first schools because Georgia shared him with another school when he was their head coach.
Sorry.
Who did they share him with?
Boy.
Was
Is it multiple
was-
choice or no?
Pop Warner coached at Pitt, so I'm just going to say Pitt.
It was Iowa State, I think.
How would he do that though?
Tell
I
them.
don't know. I remember
We
this.
talked
story.
about this.
Yeah, like he sent
I
the
remember
plays
this
and they had to
story.
run the plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago. University of Chicago.
Carlisle, Indian.
So he did later go to Carlisle, but
know.
Jordan was right. It was Iowa State.
Okay.
I remember this. This show
Yeah.
was in my head.
Iowa State, I guess they would start their season earlier than Georgia would because back before college football was standardized, you'd do things based on climate. So he would coach there to start the year and then go down to Georgia.
Are we
When he was
pretending
at
the sport
Georgia-
is standardized at this point?
No, it's
He
still
would
not.
send
no.
telegrams back to Iowa State. And actually, he left Georgia for his alma mater of Cornell, but kept the Iowa State job. So he was still coaching there while he was at Cornell. But his first head coaching job was simultaneously Georgia and Iowa State.
Beautiful.
Do we know that he's not still coaching somewhere like by Ouija board?
I mean, we don't. I will say I would love to note. So the list of schools at which Pop Warner coached is as follows: Georgia, Iowa State, Cornell, Carlisle, Cornell again, Carlisle again, Pitt, Stanford, Temple, and he ended his career as an associate head coach at San Jose State.
That's
Yeah,
wild. Wild
1939,
career.
San Jose State went
Retirement
undefeated.
home.
And he also coached baseball at Cornell.
Mm-hmm.
I got him confused with the Chicago with Stagg, Amos Alonzo Stagg. So
And then our Sugar Bowl trivia.
Sugar
Okay.
Bowl.
Allstate is one of the longest running current sponsors of a bowl game. They have been sponsoring this game for, I believe, 18 seasons now.
Yeah, it's been a good long time.
Yeah, I don't remember a sponsor of the Sugar Bowl. It's not Allstate. So
Okay, well, that's great because here's my question. Who was the sponsor before them?
Nokia.
Nokia, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
It
that you
was
say that,
Nokia.
I
It was
remember it.
Nokia, yeah.
The only other
Domino
sponsor
Sugar, right?
the bowl game has had does not exist anymore.
Was it Domino Sugar?
Domino Sugar is still a thing.
It was so they
Yeah,
they
no,
did not have their name on the bowl game in a way that like a modern title sponsor would.
What was it?
I have to pull it back up again. It was some insurance company that the reason that
Oh,
wouldn't
USF&G.
even yes, it was USFG or USF and G. I'm not sure
Yeah,
how
USF&G.
Oh,
you can say that. So they were bought. They USF&G sponsored it from 1988 to 1995. So a good run all before I was born. But they were acquired in 1998 by another company.
So we've seen this game before.
Mhm.
Georgia wins with a 17-point fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They win 43-35 at home.
Yeah, I do not see a compelling reason to think that this game is going to go any differently than the first one did. And I am normally here advocating for it's hard to win the rematch, but like I don't know, guys.
I fucked up on that when I was talking about the Alabama game.
Mhm.
Like I fucked up last round. So this time I'm saying that same thing's going to happen. Georgia wins.
Is it really a rematch if Ole Miss has a different coach?
So that's the thing that gets me.
But like
Pete
Tulane
Golding's
Ole
the head
Miss went
coach.
about the same as Tulane Ole Miss 1 did, right?
So wait, there's 4-point difference. So add 4 points to Georgia's score.
Okay.
I'd say that there's a
Georgia doesn't
decent,
get home field advantage.
decent odds of this
-3.
one that Pitt Girl and I are watching K-pop Demon Hunters on my phone by halftime.
Yeah, that feels about right. Or we end up going to the pep rally that night.
That'd be fun.
That would be
Yeah,
great. Then we
that
can hang
sounds
out
like
with
fun.
Tubby.
There's also a great soul food place that we should hit up that night too.
Ooh.
We'll show them how it's done.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll for the Sugar Bowl. Ole Miss first.
That's a 19 and a 2.
38 for Ole Miss.
38?
2-12. 2 turnovers. 8.
8 punts.
Punts.
And 19.
A scoop and score by a linebacker.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
That means we have previewed our New Year's Day bowls. We're caught up through New Year's Day. That means we only have, after this, 3 games of football left. We have the 2 semis and the title game.
Well,
So-
I mean, we've already previewed the Stagg Bowl and the FCS Championship.
Oh, yes,
but
you're
those are
absolutely
also after New Year's Day.
Folks, that's all we got for tonight. Thank you for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed all of our Pop Tart talk and everything else. Thank you to Katie and Melanie who joined us. Thank you to everyone who listens as always. That's all I got. Have a good night.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.